There are a bunch of different ways you can improve your damage as a Shadow Priest in Cataclysm Classic, and in this one I want to talk about optimizing your use of Mind Flame in particular. Obviously it feeds into all your other spells, but the premise is going to be how you can weave in and get more from Mind Flame as a spell. Now, if you've been a long-time viewer, you would have seen that I've had this little tracker here, which shows me in real time if I'm responding too slow, too quick, and gives you a better understanding as to making changes on the fly. Now, this is one Weakauras, but I would say it ties into a few as almost like a package, right? So I'll show you the very first one, be it the cast bar. I've made a few changes to this, but I would say if you're starting out, if you're still quite unfamiliar, uncomfortable on the spec, it's worth getting this original one here, because I know Heavyside has made some changes to it, where it has integrations with the fake Q Weakauras, this one down here that a few people have discussed. Is it still useful? I would say it probably is as well. But this has ticking sounds too, so you've got those intervals that you're tracking along. That's what gives you the guidelines as to when you should press that spell again, because you know exactly when it should be popping up. But having that as a good cast bar, as a solid foundation, is what you need. Then having this little clip delay that you can see, so I know in real time if I need to respond faster, and having the Shadow Priest fake you. All these as a package, I say, would really give you a fighting chance to improve alone without any other interference. Now, I'm not too sure how much of an impact the fake Q does for me. I'm fortunate enough actually to be playing on 1 MS, which is, like, you know, the best possible outcome you could hope for. But look, I'm going to take every small advantage to, you know, give yourself the best possibility. Now, this might sound like a whole bunch of nonsense, super min-max, what is this guy waffling on about? This is what's wrong with, like, you know, elitist aspects of Classic and so on. Let me put it into perspective by showing you, you know, here's your P1 preset, the best possible gear you can get in the game right now. Your average player probably doesn't get 0, right? 0 would be pretty much unheard of, like AI bot levels. So I would say the average player is probably 150, 200 MS delay. If we were to sim that and see, okay, with the best possible gear, what could they get in the perfect scenario? And the sim reckons about 3128. So if we were to change this number to even 50, just take off 100, best players in the world probably aim for this, get this consistently, sometimes even lower. If we sim that again, you'll see that it makes a pretty profound difference. We've actually gained close to 700 damage as a result of that one. And you might not think that's the end of the world, but if I show you this here, like imagine we switch out this best trinket and change that down to, like, say the one that we got from the 5-man dungeons. Let's go back. Switches back up to 150, sim again, and you'll see that all the gains we just made with, you know, Mind Flame, we actually just lost the game with that trinket. So just by playing the game better, you've essentially equipped a third trinket for free, and it's one of the biggest ways to show off your skill expression on the class, and outplay people that are better geared than you. So take the time, get the Weakauras, get the practice in, and enjoy.